Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about the anatomy of Dicot stem. This anatomy of Dicot stem is study of transverse section or internal structure of Dicot stem. These tears of sunflower stem, these tears of Dicot plants, for example sunflower, this is the Dicot plants and this sunflower showing the different layers in the transverse section of sunflower showing different parts. This internal structure of these plants shows epidermis, cortex and stele. These are the important layers are formed and they are present in the internal structure of the plants. In the diagram, this diagram showing the different layers or transverse section of this stem of Dicot plants. The first one layer, the outermost layer, it is a epidermis. It is a single outermost layer, and this outermost layer it is called the epidermis. This epidermis, they are present in outer surface. The thin layer is formed, it is called the cuticle. This cuticle is present in the outer surface of the epidermis, and also the interruption or in this layer is present the trichomes. It is a hair-like outgrowth, and this trichome, it is a multicellular structure is present in the stem. And this hair-like structure is important for protection of the stem, because this hairs is also called the trichomes, and this trichome, it is a multicellular structure and it is a protective function, and they are found in the outermost layer, outermost surface of these tiers of stem showing the epidermis. Next layer, this epidermis, below the epidermis is present the hypodermis. This cortex is divided. The cortex is below this epidermis, this cortex is found, and this cortex is divided into hypodermis, general cortex and endodermis. These are the three layers are present in the cortex region, and this cortex having the several layer structure. And this cortex, the first layer, it is the hypodermis cell. These hypodermis are present below the epidermis, and this hypodermal cell having the collenchymatous tissues. And these collenchyma cells are found in the hypodermis region. And now this collenchyma, it is these cells, they are compactly arranged without intercellular spaces of this collenchyma tissue, and it is most important function for the mechanical support of the plant body. These tissues are found in the hypodermis region. It is called the collenchyma. It is an important living tissue. It is found in the hypodermis region of the cortex. Now the next layer, it is a general cortex. This cortex having the several layers, 5 to 7 layers are arises in the cortex region, and this region is called the general cortex, and the general cortex cells, they are present the parenchyma tissues. Means these cells are made up of parenchymas, and this parenchyma tissue is most important function for storage of food. This most function of this parenchyma is the storage of the food material. Now the next one part of this cortex, it is a endodermis. This endodermis is present below this general cortex region, and this endodermis, it is a single layer structure, and this endodermis region is also in the cells are present the Casparian strips. This waxy substance are found when the strips is present, and this strips, Casparian strips, is made up of suberin in this layer of the endodermis cells, and these cells are the barrel shaped structure. This endodermis, it is a single layer structure and having a barrel shapes of these cells. It is a next layer of this endodermis. Below this endodermis, it is present the hard bast. Means there are present the single layer structure is called the pericycle. This is a pericycle, and below this endodermis present the pericycle, this layer, and this layer it is sclerenchymatous tissues are found in this layer, and these cells are called hard bast. Means this sclerenchyma tissue, it is a dead tissues. It is also called the hard bast, and this pericycle it is present single layers. This pericycle is present the sclerenchymatous tissues. Next layer below this hard bast, the present the vascular bundles, or it is also called the stele. These stele, they are made up of pericycle, vascular bundles, and sheath. They are included in the stele. In this stele, these are pericycles. Below this pericycle, there are present the vascular tissues. In dicot plants, it is very important. We vascular tissues are found, means the secondary growth takes place in the dicot plants. And this secondary growth means these plants, they are found the xylem, phloem and cambium. These tissues are present in the dicot plants. And the dicot stem, this vascular bundle is conjoined, collateral and open type of the vascular bundle. In dicots plants, this vascular bundle is conjoined, collateral and open type of the vascular bundle in dicot stem. Means conjoined collateral vascular bundles means this, there are present the xylem and phloems. These xylem and phloems, they are found the cambium. This cambium layer is present in between the xylem and phloem. This is a protoxylem and metaxylems, and this is a phloem, and in between these two tissues there are present the cambium. In dicot stem, there are this vascular bundle is conjoined, collateral and open type of the vascular bundle, because in the xylem and phloem there are present the cambium. This cambium layer is found, and secondary growth is also takes place in the dicot plants. It is the most important characteristics of the dicot stem. Next one, this xylem is a endarch condition. In this stem of the dicot plants, it is a endarch, means the protoxylems and metaxylems, means the xylems are present inwards and phloem is outer position, and middle the cambiums. And in this xylem tissues, this xylem, there are found the different cells like the tracheids, the xylem parenchyma tissue, xylem fibers, they are found the different. Also vessels is also found in the xylem tissues. And this phloem, it is a most important tissue. It is a food conducting tissues is found, and this phloem, it is also present the sieve plates, sieve tubes also present in this, means different cells are found in the phloem tissues in the tiers of the dicot stem. Next one part, this is a stele, is the vascular bundle of xylem, phloem and cambium as present in this dicot stem. And middle portion, it is a medullary rays are found in this layer. It is a transparent part, and this medullary rays are found in between these tissues. And centralmost part of the stem, it is a sheath. It is a younger stem. Generally, these sheath are found, and this sheath is a central core or central in positions. This sheath is found in the dicot stem. This is a vascular bundles or stele of the dicot stem. They are conjoined, collateral and open type of the vascular bundles, and this pith having a parenchymatous tissues in the middle portion. In this video we shall discuss about this anatomy of dicot stem. The anatomy showing means, for example, tears of sunflower, they are showing the different layers. The epidermis, it is outermost layer, and this outermost layer, it is present the trichomes, hair-like outgrowth, it is called the trichomes. Below this epidermis present the cortex region, and this cortex having hypodermis, general cortex and endodermis, and these are most important tissues are present in this layer. This epidermis, it is a single layered, and below this epidermis they are found the hypodermis. These hypodermises are collenchymatous tissues are found inner layer of this cortex or the hypodermis. It is a general cortex having the many cells, and it is found the parenchymatous tissue. Below this hypodermis or cortex, single layer of the endodermis having the Casparian strips, and below this endodermis or innermost part, it is a stele, and this stele having the different layers like the pericycles, vascular tissues and central pith. Now in this video we shall discuss these tiers of dicot stems.